Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. We've got one more CSM map to go through today, and then after that, it will be on to Particle Fleet. Looking forward to that, but we've got some more CSM stuff coming in here. This is CSM-84, and we'll build on some of the stuff we've already seen, and we'll see some new things. Let's go ahead and dive in. Now, one thing I wanted to show that they started doing a little bit before this, they've got a bit of a help screen that can come up. Control-Shift-J is the hotkeys for it. There we go, quirky help board. It shows the friendly emitters, enemy, flip emitters, stargates, semiconductors, all of those things. So that can be useful if you forget what certain things do. Okay, now here we have one and one only starting position. We can't start up here. We do... I think that's the only other friendly emitter we have. So we've got one... Oh, nope, we got a couple. We got one here and one up here. So that's a thing. Some of the new stuff. These things... Assault with anti-creeper to defeat this formidable foe. 30 creeper every 1,000 milliseconds. 4 lives left. So I assume that you kill it and it explodes and you have to kill it again. And increases the output multiplier of enemies in range by 4. So that's not gonna be a lot of fun. You see, we've got bomb things here again, more bomb chips. All of that stuff is back. The usual towers, flip emitters, all that stuff. Then we've got all these numbered things, and these are bridges. And basically, they start out off, and then if we flood this with AC, it'll turn on everything that's a 2. And allow everything to pass. And that may or may not be a good thing. But flooding it just releases it to be activated. It doesn't actually activate automatically until you choose to. And we've got some other things like this. Flood me with your emitters to ensure massive weakening. This power of only 0.1 negative. So I think that's a small dip, not massive weakening exactly. But still, those are things that we'll want to avoid. So clearly, we're going to need to set down here. We can't set down anywhere else. Let's see about our blockers. There's no more blockers. The last one gave us 5 blockers. This one gives us, it appears to be 2. We've got other places to store things, but only 2 blockers. So I think I'm going to want to use one of those here, because this is coming in. And then I'm probably going to want to use one up here. So that this can... Oh boy, this is... Looks like this is flowing over here. Anyway, okay. So the creeper amount is, in this map, is... the wall amount is 100 per. And there's some, I noticed over here before, 50 creeper. Okay, this 250, 50, 50, 250, and... I think that's before it gets quadrupled, 500. So the whole amount is just going to be a much bigger. Now, I think we want to block that off. And yeah, this is a problem over here anyway. Let's block this one off because it appears that we're going to be flowing that way. That's why I'm doing that. Okay, so I want to terraform down to 1 and get into here. There we go. We've added power, so we're up to 20. And this thing will stay in our direction no matter how bad it gets flowed. It's just gonna... We're just gonna have a stupid amount of AC up there. But I don't think we really have a choice. I don't want blue flowing in, and I don't want... or yellow or red flowing in. The yellow is only filling up slowly. Red is filling up a little more. And then we also have additional monitor control units here. Moves that up to 300. You can see, the blue one's already up to 300. So, yeah. Ugh, is this ever going to be a lot of stuff? Anyway, I think, if we look at our... See, this is... The depth here is 10. This is a little bit less. There's a whole lot more stuff over here. There's more emitters. I think I want to go down. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And then this is one of those things that conducts creeper that way. So let's not tolerate that. We don't need to make it this high, but I'm going to. Once we get down there. I think I'll be safe there. We're going to find out. See, relay. Let's relay there. Let's throw up another reactor. So we have, even compared to the other ones, very limited space to act. The other thing is, I don't like creeper building up right around my command node. I'm going to want to deal with that. But first things first. There we go. That's in place. We're blocking it off here. Stuff can only travel that way, not this way, and now it's not going to travel that way. And then we're producing 20, producing 10 there, and 10 here. Yeah, I don't know about that. Meanwhile, this is 5. You know what? I think let's just block this off. I'm not entirely sure, but let's just do it. Now this over here produces 10. I think this up here, this direction is going to be more difficult. I think. That's 5, 10, 5. Yeah, I think this will be easier, although I may eventually want to go both directions. Let's see. So our creeper depth here, we're up to 17, 18. This is below that. Thank goodness for blocking that off. So I think we're ready to open this now. Let's get in there. Push this back. Beautiful. We'll get a couple more power areas from this. Still getting swamped to heck over there, of course. Nothing to be done about that yet. Probably should be doing something like this, though. Just gradually throwing up more reactors, and I could probably be throwing up more down there. But one thing at a time. Let's work our way through this. So this is producing 20, that's producing 5. I would expect us to be able to win this. Let's see, we've got all these little things that we could work our way through there. And yellow has very little. I'm surprised there isn't more in the yellow, despite... Yeah, there's all this creeper around here. Oh, it's depth of 20. None of them are stronger than 20. So yellow appears to be a weak network. So that's very useful information for us. Red is not super strong either. So they did put us next to the 2 weaker networks. That is a nice little mercy. Okay, now we've powered this up. We're up to 30. And that'll be another weak one. And let's just make sure. I'm not going to put it up very high. I'm just going to put it up at like a 2. Let's terp. Can't quite reach there. Okay, never mind. Not even going to be necessary. Back down. Okay, I think we're ready to open up this now. Just power through from both directions. And then I think, let's see. Yeah, relay there. Maybe reactor here. Get that stuff set up. Terp up there. Okay, now we've secured this whole area. We're up to 40. I would think we can take... come back. Come back, I said, because I would think we can take this stuff down here. Let's finish off this first. And maybe I should just be building a second terp. And another reactor. Of course, it would be very nice to have somewhere to build that forge, but that's not happening yet. And I think that's what I'm supposed to use this area up here once I eventually can handle it. But I think the depth of that, we're many moons from now. Many, many moons. By the way, one thing I should mention that Regalian pointed out to me is the actual mechanics of creeper emission, and why I said that this is maxed at 20. And I always thought it was the terrain. Like the terrain was set no allow more than 20 creeper in this area. There we go, lifting lockdown. That's the bridge mechanic. We've captured this, so we're going to get this. But it actually it emits directly underneath the emitter, I guess. And if the amount under the emitter is equal to or greater... Oh, darn it. Darn it. That was not super smart. If the amount underneath the emitter is equal to or greater than the ability that we have, the strength of the emitter, then it won't emit anything. Like if it's already at that level, then that area is capped. So that means that there's a limit to how much creeper you can have on the map. There's a limit to the anti-creeper that you can have on the map. So all of that works things out. Now this was a bigger explosion than I expected. So perhaps I should not have bit that off yet. Nonetheless, it happened. Now I'm going to push my way up through here. And I would have been wise to check the depth here, but it's only 20. And I want to go up to there, but not enough to let it up this way. Well, so I'm not sure I don't want to let it up this way. That's a bomb thing. We've got 20, 20. They're weaker than us. Yeah, I think I do want to let it up that way. But this coming over this way, and I want to go this way. I want to get this away. 6,300 creeper, eat gads. But I want to get this away from the command node. So let's go ahead and do that. Lockdown lift again. This is back under our control. Okay, we need more over here. Let's go there. Let's build a third terp. Let's lower this down. So I think I want to be advancing. Now I could always tear this down and start sending anti-creep this way, but this is really... And I could attack this way without it going this way. There's 30 here, and then there's 100 there. So I think we need significantly more power than 40 to break through that. You know what? I should be coming this way as well. Just to have a higher attack. Probably won't be too long till we're ready to breach the yellow network, but I don't think we're there yet. There we go. And you're still not... Oh, I just didn't knock this down enough. There we go. Now we're starting to flow in there bit by bit. And let's go through this. That side first. Depth for us about at 20. And of course the question is, do I want to turn these bridges off? Turning this one off will flood this, and we don't want that. We want to be able to control that flow before we go in there. Well, actually, no. Flood me with your emitters to ensure massive. That one would be fine. We'd just be connected. Well, maybe not. No, this is a much stronger emitter. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to break that one down. Where's the other one? Up here. And that's connecting green, which is a much stronger network, to yellow. So I don't think that that's a good thing to do either. Now we're getting 7, which is these two here. Is that it? Appears to be just those two. So I can turn those on anytime I want. This would be nice to get. It's got almost 200 depth of creeper though. This is 30 depth, which is not bad at all. Interesting that because this is separated from here. This 150 depth. This 100 depth. Which would lead us to another power. So I think all that stuff is like later. Okay, missing recipe chip. We're decontaminating that. Let's keep on a rolling. And this is powering through here, and that's going to have a really big explosion. Do I want to wait longer before I get it? And I don't think I do. So that'll be our frenzy or accelerator chip. An enhanced alk emitter. 2 times faster. Yep. Okay, that's all exploding. When this is ready, I'll put it on a nearby thingamajig and we'll power this back through. That's probably a good one. Oh, and it moves a lot faster. 25 seconds. Ooh, that's a 10 times one. Okay, so this gives us very powerful local emission. Beautiful. So that's going to be a very, very strong ally. Once we capture everything else we can reasonably get, I'm definitely going to want to expand our yellow network. I don't want you over here for a while. Let's go ahead and slide there. Throw up a couple reactors. And actually, let's just put you on this. Now this one is 20. I see no reason not to open that up. Let's make this brush size a little bigger. That was a good suggestion that was given. This is, okay, these are 20 as well. There's no risk there. Then we're going to want to terraform up once we get there so that we're not sending stuff that way. And let's just make this happen a little faster. Yeah, we're losing AC this way too. And this is super big over there, so we're not gonna make any headway that direction just yet. There we go. All of this is in place. So I think we're ready to go yellow. I don't see any reason why we're not. We're up to 50 power. Is there anywhere else that we can easily capture? I don't think there is. Okay, so we're going to unblock you. We're going to send this up here for now. Let's see, what's better, the white or the brown network? Who's stronger? Looks like the white network is. Okay, let's plug that one then. It looks like they would come through here, but I think this is just the number 2. This would only connect to the number 2. Otherwise, this wouldn't be at 300 and some with these down low. Okay, so now, yep, and it's not coming in here either. So I can put this on any of my stargates, it'll connect here. Don't really want to put it on anything just yet. So the red is at about 100. I'm wondering where it's all going. Well, this is not a particularly strong part. We could get into here, maybe. Anyway, yellow first. And why am I not tearing this down? let's be tearing that down. More reactors. Let's throw a relay there. One here. Another reactor here. Oh, that was a little bit much, was it not? Let's deactivate that one for now. And why did I put that on 10. Good grief. I'm building it up, not tearing it down. Well, they'll work it down and hopefully we'll make some progress here. These are up to 200 anti-creeper a second, which is not nearly enough. But we get a sufficient amount of this and it'll help. Boy, this pushes creeper this way. I think that's a better one to block. Maybe. Oh, that would weaken it if we did get it blocked. I'll stick with what I have for now. Starting to power our way through this. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of yellow buildup, or anti-creeper buildup rather, in the yellow network. That's excellent. And yeah, let's accelerate you, make this go a little faster. Or a lot faster. Now we're powering through this. Okay, we've got to get some stuff up here. Let's see, let's relay there. Nope, not there. And here. Let's get a terp up there. And let's not be doing this. Got another power up. We are indeed up to 60. This is 150. So we're still not ready for it. Let's see. The red depth. Yeah, it's only going up slowly. I can always replug this if it doesn't work. I don't think I have a better idea of what to hit next. Let's yank you off and plug this for now. Okay, it pushed over here quite a bit. Whoops, I need to be... Okay, why don't I accelerate you before you are taken over? There we go. Then I might have a chance of powering this down. Now let's see where the other ones are. We've got ones up here. Boy, they're producing a lot. Maybe I yank this. Maybe some are worse than others. There's red here, which is by itself. Red here has not particularly strong ones by it. Yeah, the overall amount of creeper in the red network is going down, but I'm just trying to see if there's better places. This over here. Okay, it's got a pretty big, strong one by it. Let's block that one too for the moment. Okay, those are a couple places then where it won't get reinforced. Then maybe we can open those up once we've finished this. Right now that amount over there is going down, but is not gone yet. Let's boost again. Yeah, 600 is quite the emitter there. Let's see, our volume a ways away is up to 50. So I like all of that. But we're still trying to deal with all of this coming through. And we're lowering it down significantly. But we have not yet eliminated it. So I think I just want to keep this going. I'm not sure that I have a better option. Still going down. It's going down even when I'm not frenzying the emitter. So I have to think, given enough time, we're going to start poking through the other side on some of these. And then we can block some of them off, you know, with walls. And therefore control the flow even more. There we go. So now it's a battle for it to even get in over here. Single digits. Maybe the next bomb will start getting us through. You see the red does not have significant amounts of creeper or AC in it anymore. There we go. Now we're starting to, now we're starting to invade the external sections. Got one over here. It's pretty big and again pretty explosive. Okay, so I think for now, I may want to change this later, but for now, once we get there, even though this isn't a very strong emitter, there's going to be a lot of force, obviously, coming from this way. And I just want to block that off. Yep, and now it's starting to come back through. Oh, there's our bomb again. So I just want to block this off, and then that'll be that much less flow, and we'll get through the other areas quicker. There we go. Now it's starting to go up. That should get us into these more quickly. There, we turned that one. We're eventually going to grab this area. And this area, I would think. I think that's the only places that we're currently fighting. That one's about to blow. I'd like to stick the bomb up there. Oh, no I wouldn't. Wasn't fast enough. It already blew. The red now has a slight AC overall. I think this just takes like the average of the various ones, because obviously there's like 100 creeper on this. And this just has to eat through this. That explosion damage. So this frenzy bomb is really helping us here at the beginning of this. I say the beginning, we're almost half an hour in, but it's still the beginning. Okay, now that's turned. We're going to capture this. It's only a matter of time. And then we take this whole area. There we go. That exploded. Now that's going to come back through. Then once we get this, then we can consider opening up the others. And this is just a by itself section, so this isn't going to lead me to anything. But, you know, we did get an additional power boost that has us up to 7. Here has 3 100 strength emitters power zone. This has 1 100 strength emitters power zone. I think I want to see if I can take the 1. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to give it a try. I think I can, especially if I... Yeah, we should be able to do that, especially if I continue boosting this so that we're ramming more into there. We appear to be having a foothold. There we go. We flipped that one. Now it should be over. Now we're at 70 again. This is 80. 80. So we're flipping from 70 back to 80 somewhere. There's some power thing that we're flipping back and forth, and I don't know where it is. And now we're up to 90. So the question is, can we take this one? We took the other one easily enough that I'm just going to drop that nearby and keep powering this, and let's just see. Yeah, we're into this area now, so definitely drain it. Should be only a matter of time till we get that. Another power zone, and it'll be another network fully under our control, and we can move our efforts elsewhere. And gradually ram more in here. Let's see. Yeah, and part of it is just draining it, because we're at under 50 now. This is like, this whole thing, of course, was 100 at one point. So we've definitely drained over half of the existing creeper, and we get enough of that out of there, we'll start making more progression. We're close to that anyway. Let's keep going. How are we doing up here now? It doesn't go down that quickly, except when I'm pushing this through. Still not going down that quickly now, actually, but we are coming up into this. Fighting it off in two directions isn't super fun. I wonder if I want to... I don't know if I even can, but if I could block... I could probably do that, because if I can terraform... Not even that high. Let's just terraform up to 2. Right there, if we can. If we can get any blockage of that, it'll help to steal this one, and then we can push back that way. But I don't think we have enough to quite make that happen. Nope, and now we're going backwards again because I'm not boosting. So as nice as this is, it's really slow progress. I'm going to block you here. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just going to accumulate the AC. And then I want... just throw up another terp here. Where'd I put my other blocker? There it is. Let's throw it there. Well, hold on. Let me try this out. Let's see what happens, because now it's going to flow in. But if I put my 1 on top of there, that should instead connect it to here. Is that what actually happens? It is what actually happens. Beautiful. Then if I terraform this down and push stuff through there, and then I accelerate this. Bingo. Okay, so I've got a good handle on how that works now. And so I think I just want to take like individual useful sections of this. Now I don't want you over there anymore. Let's grab this one maybe. Whoa, whoa. Okay. That was a problem. Come back here. Come back here. Yeah. That was a big problem. I needed to plug this up before I did that. Let's remove you. Maybe there? I don't know. And we've got to capture these back, which we will. Let's accelerate you. There we go. Now we're rescuing all of these. And it'll gradually do this thing. There we go. Okay, now we're going to block you before. Can't block you until... Okay. Let's do this. Come on. And then block it. But that still wasn't fast enough. So we're having problems here again. Well, now we're headed back in the right direction at least. While we are pushing more fun through here. Now I need to put the bombs back on this to retake that area. Of course, doing that defeats basically the purpose of conquering it. But not this one, because that gives us another powers tower. Okay, we should be able to move that now safely, because, yeah, they can't come out. Let's see where we at up here. Yeah, we're getting there. So, after looking around a bit, I think I've realized where I made a bit of an oversight. Right over here. There's a red one over here, and also a yellow one, but it's not feeding it. That's where we got that extra power, probably that was flickering on and off. And we're pushing down this way against all of this, which is not entirely a bad thing. But if I'm going to do that, then obviously I need to guppy. And let's see, our terp here, you know, is not gonna reach over that way. And maybe I have a spare terp, but 3 should be more than I need. Let's set 1 over here. And 1 over here. And a terp up there. And what I want to do, because in order to move further along this, I think I need to knock this down. And I do think that's what I want to do next. And then for the moment, we'll just drop accelerator bomb there, and then once it gets further, the frenzy bomb can be placed on here. Now, I need to have that in place. That terp in place, because I need to seal this off. For that negative power, I do not want that negative power. And I feel like this over here is pretty much at a standstill. So we need to be able to break through, but flipping one of these, ours are up to 100 strength. That's only 50, so we flip one and we can get moving. There we go. Now we're going to start flowing in here from a closer direction. And now we're building, doggone it. No, that's not what I wanted. It says, yep, not what I wanted at all. AC is only at 5, but I think I'm stuck with that. Oh well. In any case, accelerate. And if we're going to do that, we're also going to attack from both sides. We're going to see if we can take this thing down. And if we can, of course, it would get rid of all this stuff in here, but it would also weaken everything around here. Because we won't be getting the 4 times output from whatever this is. I'm just going to call it a armored super emitter, because that's what it appears to be. There we go, and that one flips before this bomb is even done. And again, there's nothing in here. This is 30 strength. Oh, this is now only producing 27. It was, each one of these flips and it lowers this amount, I think, because it was 50, now it's 49 or something. Weird. Okay. Something about wrath. Okay, it got down to 3 lives. It emitted a whole bunch of creeper. It got down to 3 lives. Now it's going back. Okay. Very good. We're up to 110. And let's boost this one. 2 lives. We're going to get this. It's just a matter of time. And they capture back this way. Something about tasting its wrath. And there's too many messages in here. One last trick. Okay. In defeat, I will serve you. All right. So now we've conquered that. And that means all of this is now tenable to be captured. Let's get set up first. Let's do that. And okay, it's not connected. Get another one. Let's get down here. Maybe relay there. Now we're going to plow through all of this. The white one has almost 300 in it, and at least for now, I don't want it there. So I think what I want to do, yeah, we're at like 110, which is about our max. I think it probably is our max. I think we want to block that off. Where are our blockers? Where did I leave our blockers? Okay, there's one of them. Let's block that completely. We may want to invade and help that out later and all those things, but right now we just want to block it off. We only can come in from the one direction using the semiconductor here. And this will give us the number 2. There's a couple number 2s, which is interesting. And this is big. There's a lot of anti-creeper here, so we might actually want to use this. 90, 45, 45. Our emitters are stronger than theirs. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this be used. And I'm going to put our connector on it. And then I'm going to supercharge where we produce creeper right next to it. And that's just to help us win that fight. There we go. That's faster than I expected to flip that one. That was the strong one. Alright, now we're hitting it from both sides. Mostly from this side, I think, though. And we should be able to work our way around. We get the number 14. We slide through all this. Now, this here is going to get interesting. And I want to let it through. And then when this explodes, then I want to block this off. Because I've got to conquer that. Okay. So is there anything else I should be doing at the same time? This is just sort of done for. If I open this up, it'll just get worse. See, this whole section is connected only to our territory. 9, 9, 49. So I'm wondering if our damage of the other stuff hurt these. But in any case, I don't see any reason why I can't plow through here. We're going to guppy up there. We're going to throw another terp in place. We are potentially going to regret this, but we're going to open this up. Right there. Let's throw another terp in place over here. And we are going to open it up from this end. We are going to, and we're going to have the same issue over here. Like when this explodes, we eventually want to let it take this and then cut it off over here from refilling. I don't want to open up any of the rest of this until we stop this supercharging. So down here we are gradually flowing our way along. We're up to 120 now with the power zone. We have a number 2 here, which connects to that. And don't think we want to invade that yet. But we're pushing into here, and then we're going to come down that way. So we're going to want to watch. I think this is all I want to do at once, just to make sure I stay on top of everything. Yeah, because once this flips, there it goes. Now we're going to start Hold on, hold on, hold on. We want to terraform now. We want this down now. Move it, move it, move it. There we go, and okay. Now the question is, how much do we need? This is only producing 9. I'm not sure exactly the right way, because how much, that's going to take that down for the moment. But if I close my eyes, they'll just all go away. How are we doing down here? Okay, we're not there yet. We're still fighting that. Okay. And when it explodes, because we just want to take out all the emitters, not all the creeper. So I think if we build this up right here now, and we contain everything within here, then when that blows, it'll, eventually, it'll reduce this down enough. If not, swamp it. And I don't care if that swamps it. This will be enough, though. There we go. There we go. Now it's all contained in there. That power thing is off. I think that's where we want to be. Now, where do we want to... Okay, this is good. Yeah, I just want to... The rest of this is just run and swamp in here. Come on. Oh, I don't... Why did I pause? Okay. Come in here and... That's probably as good as anything. And this is on our side now. So we're moving along in here. You've got plenty of range, okay. And I want to do the same basic deal in here. Terraform that up once we have enough AC. Because I think that worked really well. I think that's how we want that. And this is powering in here. Goodness, 6 remaining lives. Also multiplies everything. So fine. So those, actually, the way they're set up, the way the inroads and outroads are, they're not as terrible as I thought they would be. They could be, potentially. But, I mean, now that we're lowering their, their ability by finding out where they are, and we don't have to worry about everything that's in their radius, just the stuff that's in that path. Okay, so you are ready to go. I don't think we have a chip for you yet. And let's... I think I just want to let this go. I don't think I want to supercharge it. Let's supercharge this stuff up here. Down to 4 lives. And wait a second, this flood me to ensure massive weakening, and it didn't change my emitting, it changed theirs. These are producing, let's see, what about these over here? We know these were 100. Yeah, they're 90. Okay, so that's reducing the enemy output. So we wanted that in place. Okay, there's no point in cutting that off. Okay, so those ensure the enemy's weakening. Well, in this case, we want to open this gate. See this one here? It's very deep, but not that much AC. So if we plug this... We want to plug these two, and then we could open that gate. Are those the only ones that go to number 2? They are. Okay, so that's definitely for sure what we want to do. Hold on, though. Let's get down here first. Let's not mess this up. Okay, oh shoot, it's already exploded. No, it's too late. Fiddlesticks. There's no going back now. Okay, so I screwed that up. It's got too much AC. I'm going to have -1 power the rest of the way. Doggone it. Okay. It's not going to ruin the game. I just made an error. And why are you not? Okay, you're not quite close enough. Okay. So we need our two blockers, wherever I put them. You. Block this. And I know I have another one. Yep, right there. And you block here. Then, supercharge. And open. Come on. Oh, you need to unlock one more controllers. I have to unlock them both before I can open them. Well, piddly diddly. Alright, so these have all been reduced to normal, quote-unquote, normal amounts. This is all at 90. We are more powerful than any of the stuff that they have along here, but they also have, let's see, yeah, 300 and some in the network. We can take this whole section. There's no power ups along there, but still. We have 3 different ways to attack it. Has other stuff coming in, but we have the number 2. We could attack that. 45, 45, 45, 45. If we block off... Yeah, if I block off these two, then there's no reinforcement coming into this area, and we can go after this. I think that's more important. Okay, so we're going to block here. And we're going to block here. Then we need our 2. There it goes. We're going to want that to be there. And we're going to want to supercharge something right by this. And then we're going to want to attack every way we can. Say there. And there. I think those are the 2 ways that we can. Ah, and this one's still going to be coming in. Crap. I need a 3rd one. And I don't think I have a 3rd one. Now that is further away. So that is a thing. It's further away. I'm still going to try this. Let's open up there. Okay, we've turned that one. None of these are particularly strong, but let's give you some more power. There we go. No, no, no. Yeah. Let's move you up there. And now we're really going to get somewhere. Okay, let's get a terp in here and do some things. Guppy. And we're eventually going to build a forge over here, but first things first. We have grabbed that, which is nice. Let's terraform the, and see, 17 is already open, apparently. This is all rescued. You know what? You can just sit here. Let's terraform down to 1. Get a decent brush height. No. Decent brush height. Take that down. This down. Okay. Let's supercharge that again. And then let's guppify. Let's see. Probably can gradually relay up here. Yes, indeed. No longer in need of guppies. There we go. That's exploding. It's going to come back after us. That'll be very temporary. Now the number 2 that we need is up here. So we can't do anything with that yet. This is the only number 11 bridge. Only gives us 90. You know what? Let's open that. All right, now we're going to see how that works. And see, then it floods. Oh, this is coming in here too. 490. Yeah, let's close that. That was a bad idea. This is one of the strongest emitters around. Yeah, none of these here are hugely strong. Okay. But yeah, we've got to get up here to get the 2. We have basically conquered this section. Now this is coming in. This is a threat here. Let's see, the white. There's not that much creeper left in the white. Let's see, that's at, I don't know, 200 and some? Still coming in there. I think we want to continue to eat away at that. If we can push this back, and so 17 starts open, but I can close it if I want. So that's interesting because that the bridges, that's set to have the bridges start open. Let's see. Let's move you up here. I want to throw down a few reactors just for fun, but I need to get that forge going. So let's move over here. Doesn't matter where I put the guppies because this whole part is relay connected. There we go. Now we finally got room for it. And you don't go ahead and charge you. And let's charge you up some more. So we're holding it off over here, but barely. And I don't know if we've been draining this at all. The thing is, what do we want? This is supplying. Let's see, we got this here. The white is gradually draining. For now, let's yank you here. Let's just see. Yeah, because there isn't much. White is a pretty neutral network now. Now, what do we have that's white? Where are we going to run into problems or good things with the white network? I'm not seeing a lot of it. This over here needs to be taken down before it even does anything. There's another red section that I don't even know if I ever noticed. Okay, yeah. So I think the white network is going to come join us soon. And let's go ahead and yank down this, because we shouldn't need it anymore. It's not going to do much good either, but still. Yep, especially because that's about to explode. Come on, get there before it explodes. Doggone it. No, now I supercharged it the wrong way. We'll still be okay, but that sucks. Okay, so we have control now of the white network in addition to the red and the yellow. This is now under our control. That's a big part of all that. It's draining this right here. I don't know that we want to do that, but we do have the number 2 open. We wanted to open that, so let's do so. Okay, so this is flowing out of these two ways. Oh, yeah, and that's probably not such a good idea because I don't have my blockers up there. I need to have the stuff in place before I do that. Nonetheless, we have our 2 homes back, and that's where the other white one was. Okay. Bingo. And we did get another one of these, knocking down their power further. This is plowing through. All of this is doing fine. One of those to seal that off. And now I want to take my blockers over here. Well, where are the other brown ones? Yeah, there's probably enough of them that I don't want to do that. Let's not bite off more than we can chew. Let's terraform that as well. There's our forge. We're going to start boosting a couple things. And then we'll get ready to use the singularity later. Move you here. And then that should get rid of all the reinforcements. And then we should be okay with opening 2. And then we should also boost. Don't capture it. Boost. There we go. And so none of these are 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Goodness, here's another weakening one. How are we getting over here? Ah, there's another white one. That one I didn't see. And we're working our way up here. So we're strong enough that it's a positive. We're up to 170. We're weakening them and moving forward. So everything is looking really good for us right now. It's just a question of time and getting through everything. The blue network is the really strong one. That's obvious. Green and pink, not quite so strong. And this is pretty tough to get through. Let's see, that's 60. There's more over here. But I think mostly there's just a lot of buildup. Let's see how fast that's going down. That's going down at a pretty good clip. There's just a lot of it there from the other parts of, you know, this network. Green and purple network. So there's just a lot of it there, and we're gradually plowing through it. Now this over here, it's going to refill from down here, but the actual 18, 60, 18, we should be fine there. So let's knock that wall down. And at least we'll start draining off some of this. So, I mean, we're not ready for an overall general attack yet, but we're definitely headed in the right direction. This here, nothing there that's super strong. These are all 60 or worse, 180 here. So I think we can knock that down and at least make some progress. Block that off, block that off. 10, well, 10's probably better, but I'll go with 5. So we're clearing this out, and now we're like, the green is, I'm wondering if we want to actually take on the green network. This part would be okay. Just want to look around. What's green? I'm not seeing any, this is working forward. I'm not seeing any green over here. Alright, so if we're attacking there, let's attack up here as well. Alright, now we're going to start really nailing some things. You come open. You come open. And let's... Nope. Go down to 1, brush size 5. Anything that's green. You too. Relay there. Move you up there. So purple we're going to leave alone, but I just want to add to the green. And you know what? You need to get out of there if we're going to do that. I don't know where I want you, so just go store yourself. Go store yourself. Ah, this needs work. So, do we have a terp working up here. I need to be connecting more relays. Terp there. Yep, I think we're winning the green network. Let's see. Knock you all down to 1. And that will open up more gates. And this over here has flipped that. We're working on this. Where else are we fighting? Not a whole lot. Of course, we've still got this row down here. So I'm wondering if we really want to open up 7, that one, that one. I'm going to try it. I can always close it again. Let's open up 7. Accelerator. 2,000 creeper. That just makes it super strong. There's another power up. There's another chip. Another one of these. So yeah, we're getting close to an overall generalized attack. So we have the pink. The blue is really strong. The pink and the brown networks, I believe, are our next victims. So I think brown is where we want to go next. It's 42, 42. I know I wanted to just do it with one of the really big ones. Come on, I know where'd they go? There we go. Let's just see what happens there real quick. It can't hurt. Alright, so where was the brown? I'm just sort of get confused on what I'm doing here. Alright. We're going to terraform that down and open up that network. And this has given us a boost. We're actually attacking into here right now. I don't know if we want to be, but we are. 460 creeper. Yeah, it's probably not the best idea. Can we close? 8's over here. And that's the only gate. Turn it off. I don't want that one open yet. 10 is right here. That's the only one there. I don't see a reason not to open that. Let's let that flow through. We're very slowly working our way down here. We're up to 250. The brown is draining. We've gotten power here. And so we are effectively at some point draining. Let's see how we're doing over here with this. Okay. Brown creeper is gradually going down, but not gone yet. We have not yet taken that network. The anti-creeper is too powerful, the thing says. There we go. So we'll eventually get this, which will give us, yeah. So I think we're in the right area there for just taking down all of these fun things. This is the only one here. And then this bridge is not open yet. So I don't see any reason not to just swamp that. Oh, that... I think this was a negative one. Okay, that was a negative one. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, number 1. I thought that was going to be a weakener. We did further weaken them there, so I will take it. We're starting to win over that network now. It's a neutral network, and soon it will flow our way. Yeah, we got more of these in here than I thought we did. That's going to blow up. Yep. So this over here, this whole segment, yeah. So fighting these two, I think, is a great idea, and there's no reason why we can't. Once we get to, we want, yeah, that's what we want. We want a terp over there on that power zone. We want, let's just go ahead and throw that there. And we want guppies. Let's put a guppy there. Let's grab another one. Throw it there, see if that's close enough. Let's open up what we can here. 3.999. These are all so wimpy at this point that we should be able to conquer them pretty quickly, and then we can eventually guppy up there and open up more territory. You're not going to reach any higher than that. You're barely high enough to reach this. Once we get up there, though, go ahead and throw that. Terp here. And we'll open this one to add to the fun. Okay, so I think we want to power along this. Once we eventually knock this out, 6 lives, then a lot of the rest of this stuff weakens, and we can move forward more productively. Okay, so brown is ours decisively. I think we're working on pink now. That's not as strong. We're going to work on pink. Open it up. Right there. Is there any other pink ones? Yep, there's one here. And of course, we're going to want to yank you. Pink is draining pretty quickly now. So once we get that, there will literally only be the blue network that opposes us. And I don't see any blues. Maybe there are some, but I don't see any blues that are connected to the other ones, which would make sense. Otherwise, they would have strengthened the level in the other ones. Yeah, so we're draining the pink. And we actually have already done so. We're now slightly to the positive. Let's drop another conversion bomb over here just because we can. You have 3 lives yet, so we're gradually making progress there. Let's see. Yeah, we've got the whole bottom half of the map now. The question is about, I've got to figure out these bridges. Number 1 be here. I don't have a problem opening that one. What about here? Don't have a problem opening that one. Let's turn that on. And even with the 4 times stuff in here, we're still plowing through it. We has 0 lives remaining though. So we've now taken this. Okay, 11 points to over here. On. 5 points to over here, and there's only one of them. On. So we're just opening up all these bridges, letting the creeper flow. 9, that's the only one. Let's turn that on. 8, let's turn that on. $12, I think you're a good one. Let's turn you on. 6, I see no reason why not. Go. Go, 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 go. Rush through, wonderful creeper. Okay, so what do we want to even do here? Like, I feel like I should be using the singularity, but for what? I think I want to power, like, once I power through this stuff, which is not going to take that much longer. What is left? Here's 4. Open you. And no, stop. Close 4. Okay. We could close 4 would just get us in here. We close 17, and then, which we don't really want to do. We want them open, and then this. So yeah, we don't even want to do that. We want to leave that right where it is. Okay, this has what? Has 4 lives left, but we're working our way into it. And then we're going to want to take 14, which brings us up into this, the blue network. Yeah. Let's see, how big is it? 800 isn't enough? 1500 isn't? How deep is it? 1500. They had some really big emitters up here, I should say. And like, where are they? Okay, that's down to 400. Yeah, some of these are 400. Okay. So in other words, when we turn this open, some serious stuff's going to happen. 400 strength emitters, and we're at 390. So there's significant similarity between us. And I think when we crack that open, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, where are the 400s? I thought I saw 30, 10, 10, 10, 10. Huh. Well, there's none nearby. Okay, so 13. This is dead, and that was supercharged them. That's what it was. Okay, so, and we've got all of these rings I don't even think I need. I need to open 13, first of all. I need to open 14. That's what I've got to do to commence this attack. And yeah, I want to have, where's my terp? Moving terp here. Terraforming down. Nope, I want that right where it is. Terraforming this down so that we can get in there with our white network. They're surging over here. But again, I think that's just the initial amount of creeper. We've got to absorb that initial amount, and then we'll be fine. So let's supercharge you. Yeah, and they've got hundreds and hundreds of depth, but it's only going to wait a little bit of time. Let's go to the forge. Fire our singularity. Come on. Fire for full effect. And then, I'm not sure where, but let's just pile it up here. And that, I probably didn't do it close enough to the areas for it to make that much of a difference. But it's going to pile up a significant amount here, and at least should help our push a little. You can see that there's still like hundreds at a lot of these places. But they have... Alright, I need to get you a relay there. Let's do this properly. Let's, yeah, there's a relay. That's not going to reach. Okay, there's a relay. There. And now once those fill up, we will be in business. So depth is in the hundreds, but it is quite quickly receding. I don't see anywhere up here for more power-ups. We've just got to wipe out the remaining amount. And I think the best way is going to be just do things like this. We'll use that converter bomb, say there. There we go. Now we're invading it right here in the middle. Second explosion. From what? Okay. from this. Converted. And this is the last of it up here, is it not? It is. Okay, so what you learn from this? I pretty much was ready for most of the stuff, but the bridges, obviously, when to open them, when to close them. You've got these controllers, all of that fun stuff. I mean, I did mess up a little bit on the... I got better at the towers, but I did mess up on one of these. Yeah, that one there, the dog's guarantee. That lowered our strength overall. But other than that, just, you isolate the various areas and go to work. And thankfully, this one didn't take me quite as long as the others, for which I think we can all be grateful. And that is the last Creeper World 3 custom level. Moving on to Particle Fleet next time out. Till then, thanks everybody for watching. More Creeper World 3 will continue sometime, but for now, we're moving on.